gonna punch someone today.
Okay, try not to. Jake, go pick it up.
He said he wanted to throw it away for me.
No, Jake, go pick it up, please.
Oh. Are you serious?
Mr. Taft.
I got it, Mr. Taft.
Do you want
Alright.
this quiz?
Yes, I do. Thank you. The quiz from
Savannah!
Thursday.
What?
The quiz / assignment from Thursday, that needs to be handed in today, too.
Oh, what was it?
10-3 part 2. I got some of them on Friday, and I can look through my pile to see who I got them from.
But is it late if we turn it in today?
No. I said you had, like, because I was going to have it due at the end of the period on Thursday. Sorry, I meant to say Thursday. I was going to have you handed in at the end of the period on Thursday, but then somebody convinced me to give you until today because it's also an assignment.
Which was you, actually. Oh.
I don't remember who did, but I will. I'll look through the pile in a minute. Let's do notes first.
Can you tell
Sid,
me later
shush.
if I did it or not?
Jake, yes, I will look through the pile in a minute. Sid, turn around. Abel. Kyle, I don't need help. Alright, so today we're going to talk about properties of rectangles. For rectangles, all of the properties of parallelograms, all properties of parallelograms apply. Austin. Okay. All properties of parallelograms apply, and then there's a few that are extra. Plus, exclamation point, all angles are 90 degrees. The diagonals are congruent. And if you don't know what a diagonal is, I'm going to draw in a little picture here for you. The diagonales are congruent. And the way, or what a diagonal is if you were to draw a rectangle here, which is like a parallelogram, except all angles are 90 degrees, the diagonals are what are going to connect opposite vertices. And those two diagonals are congruent to one another. Let me mark this down. Here's A, B, C, and D. The way that you would write this is that line segment AD is congruent to line segment CB. So not,
We went over this last week.
we went over parts of it because this was part of the introduction to four-sided figures, but now I'm going a little more in depth. Okay, because you started getting freaked out when I kept saying that all rectangles are parallelograms, but not all parallelograms are rectangles.
I did?
Yeah, you didn't like it. Okay. And so those are the extra things. Along with these, we're going to also talk about to prove.
Can you move it?
Move the camera. Is that better? Okay, so to prove, and now we're going to do that if-then thing. So if a quadrilateral is equiangular, which is a fun math word. Abel, just using like context clues and just the way the word is set up, what do you think equiangular means?
Like the angles are equal.
Yeah, exactly. Equal angles. Alright, so if a quadrilateral is equiangular, then it is a rectangle. And then it is a rectangle. Alright, the next one is going to be if the diagonals of a parallelogram are congruent, then it's a rectangle. So if the diagonals of a parallelogram are congruent, then it's a rectangle. If your diagonals are congruent, you might be a rectangle. Then a rectangle. Alright, so that's it for today's notes. Now, as far as how this applies on the assignment, I can go over parts of the assignment with you guys. I'm going to be leaving the proving stuff out for the moment. which means that your assignment is going to be a little short. And for some people, that's awesome because you need to finish 10-3 from last Thursday. Austin, take a seat in the hall. Because you need to finish 10-3 from last Thursday. For other people, that might get you in trouble because you don't have enough work to do for some reason. Although I think everybody in here should have enough work to do.
Can you put it on the board?
I will. Give me just a second. So your assignment for today is going to be out of your book, page 392. And if you don't have your book, I'll project it on the board. I'm going to have you guys do... Yeah, we can just do this. 3 through 10. With the understanding that I can make it longer if I feel like people aren't using their time effectively.
We should have.
Yes. Okay. So I'm going to project it on the board. Those of you who ask me what assignments you're missing, I'll go check.